What made you say my friend is a psycho? I was dating this girl who, at first, seemed like the total dream. We met at a party my buddy threw. Instant connection. The whole talk until sunrise cliche. For 2 months, it was all perfect. Weekend road trips, late night takeout, deep convos about everything. I legit thought I'd found my soulmate. Then it got weird, slowly. So slowly I didn't even catch it at first. She started texting constantly whenever I was out. Like, not just miss you texts. More like, who's there? Send a photo level. Once I mentioned I was at the bar with friends and she casually dropped, yeah, I saw your car there when I drove by. She drove by to check. I tried to laugh it off as insecurity. Even my coworkers thought it was cute when she started showing up at work with homemade lunches. You're so lucky, they'd say, while I forced a smile and didn't mention how she'd grill me later about every female name I'd mentioned that day. Then came the parking lot visits. She'd just sit there in her car while I was in meetings, just keeping you company, she'd say. One time she waited through my whole 2-hour staff call just to wave at me when I walked out. It escalated fast. The breaking point at work was when my manager, Jennifer, pulled me aside after a staff meeting and whispered, I really don't want to interfere, but your girlfriend cornered me in the women's bathroom and asked if we were sleeping together. I was speechless. She ambushed my boss in a bathroom stall. I confronted her that night. She cried, said she had abandonment issues, that therapy was helping, and swore it would never happen again. I believed her. Dumb, I know. Then one night my dog, Baxter, seemed off. He's an old golden retriever with a heart condition, and I give him meds every evening. When I reached for the bottle, just refilled it. It was almost empty. I panicked, searched the house thinking maybe I messed up, found the pills the next day in her jacket pocket. I asked her why. She didn't even deny it. That dog gets more attention than me. You check on him before you even kiss me when you come home. Should have ended it right there. I know. But she broke down again. Said her meds were being adjusted. She wasn't thinking clearly. Therapy this, therapy that. I caved. Again. Then came my sister's wedding. I was a groomsman. Super busy all day. They collected phones during the ceremony to avoid interruptions. Just a 3-hour thing. When I got my phone back, I had 47 missed calls, 29 voicemails, and one final text. I'm doing something you'll regret forever. I called my neighbor in full panic mode. Asked her to check on Baxter. He was fine, thank God. But she said she saw my girlfriend go into my apartment about an hour ago. I made up some excuse to leave the wedding early and booked it home. Heart pounding. Opened my door. Dead quiet. She was sitting cross-legged on the living room floor. Calm. Completely calm. Around her, dozens of my family photos, graduation pics, childhood albums, all destroyed. She had cut my face out of every single picture and arranged the cutout faces around her in a perfect circle like some horror movie ritual. I waited 4 hours for you to call back, she said, scissors still in hand. So I decided to remove you from my memories too. I told her we were done. She nodded like she expected it, picked up her scissors, and walked out. That night, I changed the locks and blocked her number. The next morning, my boss called. Someone had emailed the entire company, including clients, accusing me of stealing confidential information and selling it to competitors. Fake documents, edited screenshots, even photoshopped files with timestamps. The whole thing was made up, but it was convincing enough that HR had to launch a full investigation. Took weeks to clear my name. She almost got me fired because I didn't text her back for 3 hours. Yeah, psycho.